How's it going, everybody? I'm UpNorth Airsoft, and today I have another pistol review for you guys. This time it's going to be over the Elite Force Beretta 92A1. I do have a little love-hate relationship with this pistol though, but we'll get into that a little later. But let's begin with the unboxing. Once you get your Beretta, you're going to be greeted with your manual. This manual will teach you how to operate your M9, and how to load BBs and to disassemble the gun. But you won't have to read that because I will be your manual for this review. Then you'll get your standard don't return this to the store and your registration card that nobody ever does. And finally, you'll be greeted with the M9 itself wrapped in a gun condom for you. Once you free the pistol, you're going to be realizing that this thing is pretty heavy, which is something I should have expected because this pistol is made out of full metal. Some would say that it weighs almost as much as a real M9 with a full magazine in it. But you'll realize that a lot of the weight in the pistol is going to be in the handguard and the lower areas. This is one of my issues I do have with the pistol, but it's not really a minor one. I do like myself a nice balanced sidearm. Forgot to mention that they did kind of hide the hex key on this one, hiding underneath the cardboard here. I wasn't a little worried, but if this was going to be your first pistol, it would have been nice to have that instead of having to go out and buy a whole set of tools just to load your gun. To admit, it is a nice well-built pistol, and I kind of like the look of it. I'm not much of an M9 guy myself, I'm more of a 1911 Glock kind of guy. You know, a little basic. 92A1 though is your very standard pistol with the magazine release on the left hand side here. You also have your textured grip and the Beretta logo right there in the center for you. You are given an ambidextrous safety, but your slide release is on the left side of the gun. One little neat thing is that the M9 does come with a decocker right here. One issue though, that my decocker doesn't really work sometimes on mine. Like I was saying, the slide release is right here on the left side of the gun, but it's not as satisfying as using as the 1911. And I know it's a little unfair to judge this with the 1911 because it's like comparing apples to oranges. Let's get back onto the review. Next, I'm going to show you how to disassemble this and how to get to your hop-up. On the right side of the gun, you're going to find this little button. You're going to push down on that button and flick on this lever right here to the downward position, and you'll be able to release your slide right there. Make sure the magazine is out and the gun is off of safety. As you can see me failing at first trying to get this thing to come off, but it will come off just as easy. And as you can see, your hop-up is going to be located right here, and it's kind of a weird disc style hop-up. And to reassemble it, it's very simple. Just put the slide back on, make sure it's lined up, and to flick that lever back into place. I did forget to mention, you do get a metal orange tip right here, but there isn't any threading under here, so you can't add on suppressors or tracer units, unfortunately. One little neat feature I did find about this gun, that if you slightly pull on the trigger, you can half cock it. Let's get to my favorite thing about this, that this gun does come with a fun switch. What do I mean by that? As in, this gun can be shot in fully automatic. And it is a blast to shoot. Real quick, you are going to find your selector switch right here on the right side of the gun. Just flip it up for fully automatic, and down for semi-automatic. This gun is CO2 powered, and like usual, you're going to have to load the CO2 cartridge right there in the magazine. You are going to fit about 20 BBs inside of this magazine, but if you don't like that, they do make an extended mag for it. My biggest gripe about this magazine is the bottom plate that you have to unscrew to put the CO2 cartridge in. It's a pain and a half to do sometimes, and it took me about half an hour trying to screw it in straight just to put a cartridge in it. It was frustrating at first, but I was able to master it, so now I can screw in and screw out CO2 cartridges much easier. Alright, let's get on to some shooting though. I have to say though, with some of the issues I do have with this pistol, it is nice to shoot. Unfortunately still, I don't have a chronograph, and I know I gotta order one soon. You are gonna get around that 330 FPS range, and if your field allows it, you are definitely gonna have some fun with that fully automatic switch. This thing does have some flaws, but I can look past them. But what do you guys think? I definitely would recommend this pistol for anybody that would look for their next sidearm. That's gonna do it for me. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more airsoft content coming. And if I'm not mistaken, my next review is going to be over the Elite Force Glock 18, so that one's going to be a little fun to do too. But anyways, I hope you guys have a wonderful day.